Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Brewout podcast. My name is Dead Poet.
My name is Grim.
And I'm Coop the Silver Bear.
And we are back here with another episode. But this one's different, though. It's different, y'all. We're not doing, like, discussion base. As you guys could tell by the title, we saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And since this is, like, on YouTube, is premiering on a video game, like, channel, we figured we would talk about our thoughts on Super Mario Bros.
Switch it up a little bit on y'all.
Let's do it.
Literally.
Switcheroni.
You know, like the Nintendo Switch. I feel like I'm going to break my neck. Is this what you felt last time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I was sitting here, and I was like, how did I end up in the middle?
It just happened.
It's like I just moved. Oh, God, dog hair all over my leg. You getting your summer fur there, dog?
It probably is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about, at the beginning here, for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, we're going to be talking spoiler-free about our thoughts on the movie. And then we'll go into spoiler territory.
Yep.
And so you guys don't have to worry about it. You can watch a little bit of it, go watch the movie, come back, watch the rest of it. But at least this way, if you're unsure whether or not you want to go see the movie, we got you. Because
We'll tell you about it.
We're a gaming
We
channel.
got you.
We're the experts, right?
I think so.
For shizzle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, who wants to? Well, before we start with that, though, Coop. As we,
You sounded like you were choking there.
Oh, no.
so what restaurant would you like to talk about?
Damn. I almost
Typically,
forgot the name already.
we would be drinking. This is the second podcast where we're not. It's just the recording schedule for it. But we are like, the Brew Out podcast where we talk about drinks and we talk about restaurants. Currently, I'm drinking Body Armor
Water.
because I need the hydration.
Drinking energy drink.
Grape Crush right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tasty.
But I want to shout out to Real Cajun Cooking Food Truck.
Ooh.
The
Oh,
shiznit.
yeah, that's right.
The shiznit.
Like that night, too, right?
No, this was yesterday. We went to the...
Oh, okay.
No, this was a different one. This was the egg roll.
Yeah, that was the egg roll
I'm not
one.
sure what
Yeah.
the name of them. You can
Really?
shout them out. You might as well shout
That's
them out.
true. So
You can shout
there's
them out.
an egg roll food truck, and they just do egg roll stuff, but they do it in the sense of like they had. I had the was it the barbecue brisket one, and they like put like these macaroni cheese noodles inside of it, and oh my god. And then Coop, I know you had. Which one did you do?
I tried the soul food egg roll, which is collard greens. Some they had some chicken in there, and some mac and cheese with some. It was like a barbecue. I don't know what kind of sauce that was. It was fire, bro.
It was good.
Fire. I know, right? Don't break your neck.
Oh, fuck,
Break your neck. Come on, Buster.
About to, man.
Break your neck. Come on.
Freaking tear my shoulder and neck again.
Yeah, I know. I got a strain in my neck right now. It's killing me.
Dude,
but,
I did that
Getting
trying
old.
to get like my dad. Yeah, anyone this we're this is for kids, I'm sure. But my dad said there's like, what'd you do? Pull your neck doing the diddle fiddle? And I was like, no. I was like, I wish it was because that'd be so much of a better story. But no, I was trying to get the last Cheetos Pringle can from the back of the goddamn shelf, and I tore it. I
That is
pulled
not
it
how
back
you-
out, and I went to go turn. I was like, oh, I'm Michael Keaton. Oh, God.
you getting old. That's just.
Oh, no, I don't stretch, bro. That's if I
yeah,
stretched,
that-
I'd be fine. I got way too young of a body to be having this many problems.
You
man.
would think. You would think.
Yeah.
I get the body of a freaking 12-year-old and a 30-year-old like brain. Like, look at this. Look at this face.
Baby face.
I could play like 14-year-old Peter Parker if I
could.
wanted to.
Or Johnny Depp.
What's that?
I appreciate that.
And the Johnny Depp biopic.
Yeah,
you could get
Johnny
we could
Depp,
do
yeah.
like
Johnny Depp.
a TV show remake of 21 Jump Street back when he had the baby face.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out to the egg roll food truck. Yeah, I got the soul food, and then there was a Korean barbecue one I got. That was fire.
Sounds good.
And then
Hell yeah.
I want to shout out the real. Damn it.
Hey, be
The
careful.
real
I'm right next to
Cajun-
you now.
Oh no, we good. It's on the group chat. Real Cajun Cooking. It's a food
Real
truck.
Cajun cooking. All
Yeah, they're
right.
from around here, and we went to we had our 5K for all the companies. It was like the Brevard corporate 5K, and there was a whole bunch of food trucks there. And then myself, shout out to Joe, shout out to Lindsay, we all decided to hit up that food truck, and it was probably the best idea we had. It was amazing, man.
Really?
Joe got like some like macaroni cheese, but it had like I don't know if it was fried shrimp or like regular shrimp with like yum sauce and all types
damn.
of. Oh man, it was fire. And then I got I got a Cajun shrimp platter, which was white rice and shrimp and like jalapenos, red onions, everything you could just think. The whole fixings, man.
God damn, dude.
Lindsay got like I want to say a shrimp and a sausage jambalaya. I think. Don't quote me on that. Type that in the comments if you see this. But fire, man, amazing.
Damn,
Just
damn.
chef's kiss, man.
I feel like if I could eat all that stuff, I'd probably only be able to take like one bite of it.
You'd probably be as big as us if you could.
If
eat
I could
all that.
handle eating all of that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like I have a pit of a stomach I could eat forever, and I constantly get hungry. But when it comes to like giant sustenance, can't. Like I could barely even eat a Pop-Tart these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I finish one Pop-Tart, I'm good for like 30 minutes, and then I'm hungry again. It just like fills up. I think it's like my throat.
I just saw Austin's message in the group
Yeah, I
chat
did
right
too.
now.
I
Okay.
I didn't see
I was
it. I got it in my pocket.
I'm laughing at both of y'all just so you know that. But that just threw me off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shout out to Austin.
Shout out.
Young
Big size?
Sharon. Young Sharon.
It's funny too. Before we get into it, we have a little discussions here and there about different topics, like we typically do. I noticed that Coop's password thing is like 6 digits long.
Dude, I was
I
making
feel
fun
like
of them one time.
a motherfucker definitely has something to hide on their phone if they have 6 digits for their
I
password.
don't like the 4-digit because the 4-digit I don't remember.
Really?
Which is
That's
weird.
That's hilarious. You can remember
Yeah.
6, but you can't.
I'm not
remember
gonna
4.
say what my 6-digit is, but it's very evident of what it is. I'm
I'm
just
sure
not
I-
gonna say it.
I'm sure I could figure it out.
Anybody can figure it out. So
Alright.
now I'm gonna change it. But
Oh, so-
before digit ones, bro, I have a very hard time with keeping up with them, which is weird. I don't know why. 6 digits are good for me.
that's so
Damn.
weird.
You probably was the motherfucker that did the whole swipe thing when you had your lock on the phone, huh? You ever had like an Android thing?
No, I've always had an iPhone.
Never had that where you had to like do some type of direction.
No, like I know my
Like
parents.
directional
My
pad?
parents had
Is that Android phones? or
Yeah,
not?
it's Android.
think so?
Yeah, it's Android stuff.
Is it?
They had the
Oh.
pattern thing. We've always
Yeah,
had
pattern.
We've always had digits or the thumb,
finger?
the fingerprint, and then the Face ID.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm about
never
to say,
never
you
dealt with
probably
that.
Android ass, pattern ass, password having.
No, dude, mine is 4 digits, and it's the easiest password ever. I
know
don't
why.
care who gets in my phone because I don't mind hiding. It's like you get in there and you find something that you didn't want to see. That's on you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, but I don't know.
That's on you.
I can't explain. It's just, bro. Like my problem with it was my phone would always lock because I would always forget.
Oh shit.
I would always forget, or it'd go off in my pocket and like 4 digits would.
I hated that,
versus
man.
6. I open it and it's like 2 digits left, so I'm like, oh okay, well,
Yeah.
what the fuck, I'm good.
It always happens, man. That's
Yeah,
like
man.
when I'm listening to music, I didn't know where to pause. I'm just like, what the hell? Like I thought someone was calling me. So I look at my phone and I'm over here, my phone paused somehow. I'm just like, why?
It's so random.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell?
I should have do that too. Playing music, it just cuts off.
Yeah, I'm just like, what
I
the
never had that problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
understand
no.
it. Working too hard, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
man.
Sweating, and shit,
Searching
you know?
too much shit, you know.
Yeah,
We gotta lay off the searches.
I guess I have to.
But all right, who wants to start first? We're gonna talk about our spoiler-free stuff for Mario.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler
I
free.
thought
So,
it was-
like your thoughts.
So is this going into it or just overall thoughts?
Overall
over
thoughts.
after the movie. Okay.
Yeah, overall thoughts on the movie.
So my overall thought was, as soon as we got out of the theater, I wanted to go back in there and see it again.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was my first initial. I was like, yes.
Like
Like,
round 2 fight.
Yeah.
like. So before we do, we want to talk about how there was a mid-credit scene and an after-credit scene.
Yeah,
too.
there's 2 credits, just like a Marvel movie. Yeah,
so
definitely
stay.
want to
Make
watch
sure
them.
you stay.
And that was, we now know that there's going to be an expansion to the world.
Well, they want to.
They want
Yeah,
to.
hopefully
Obviously,
there will
depending,
be.
it was depending on how well the movie did, which I just found out earlier because we filmed this the Friday before
Yeah.
we posted. So it just passed globally the 500 million mark.
Damn.
It's the highest grossing video game adaptation of all time.
Damn.
Take that.
Number 1 movie
Oh.
in the world.
That's fire.
And also the Peaches song by Jack Black is like I think in
Yeah.
the top 100.
It should be. God damn it.
Top 100 charts right now, and I'm
Hell
sure it's still
yeah.
fucking climbing.
As soon as I saw, that scene, it was awesome.
Did y'all see my post on Facebook about that? It's
Hmm.
like 75% of my brain's capacity for the day is just taken up by Peaches by Jack Black.
Oh, I did
Dude,
see that.
I want to make a TikTok.
I woke
about
up morning.
That shit.
Was it this morning you did it?
Oh, I did that. Shit.
I remember seeing
A couple of
it.
days ago.
I remember seeing it. Then I was just like, yeah.
It's facts.
I'm dead ass just thinking about like a TikTok idea and shit. I was thinking about like fucking ride in the car, thinking like fucking reminiscing on my ex or some shit. Fucking drop some Visine in my eyes and eat a peach. Peaches. Ah, yeah, my shit. Just riding around reminiscing. I might do that. Watch out.
Yeah, man, Jack Black can literally do no wrong.
He's amazing, man. He's just
Dude, they as soon as would you say that would be a spoiler part? Whenever
If we talk about anything that wasn't in a trailer,
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit later
yeah,
on.
we got a little bit.
What about you?
But nah, man, I felt the same way. I was ready to run right back in there, man. To be honest, like I like how they hit everything. They still kept it old school too, though. But then they threw in the newer mixes with things too, certain games and stuff.
Yeah, like they definitely made it for, which is the perfect thing. You want to do that with all like rated E for everyone type movies that you're gonna make.
Right.
Yeah.
Is you want to make it for kids to introduce them into it, but you want to tether it to the people who grew up with it.
Right.
Yeah, it hit every audience there was.
I feel like they did an incredible job with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Like
all around
not
the
too
board.
little, not too much.
Right.
Yep,
Exactly.
exactly,
yeah.
Nothing was oversaturated.
Perfect balance of everything.
Exactly.
Like I hear people online talk all the time. It's like, oh, when they remake this or when they do this, it's like this wasn't made for you. This is made for kids. It was like, if they want to make money, they're gonna fucking make this for me with the kids in mind. Dude.
Right.
God
Right.
damn it.
They know what they was doing.
35 years of Super Mario, and it's only around because of us fans,
Yep.
not Gen Alpha or whatever they're called now.
Right.
They could go watch it, but
Did they change their name?
no, they whenever the generation hits around 10, they get it like a generational name because it's based on like how they act and
Right.
everything.
Really?
As a culmination of people.
Interesting. Okay.
Like Gen Z is known for the quiet quitting, which I feel like, millennials were doing that first.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, I feel like Gen Z, not to attack Gen Z, but I'm attacking you at the same time.
No offense.
Everything that Gen Z is getting known for, we already fucking did it.
Exactly.
We were quiet about everything we did as a
Yeah, they're just
generation.
more
We're still
outspoken.
quiet. Just like Gen X is still quiet about the things that we do.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that it's whatever generation learns something, the next generation is loud and proud about it and act like they did it.
Right. Yeah. That is truth.
Tide Pod generation. but I love that movie. I have my little things here and there, which one of them I'll talk about in the spoilers that someone made more sense. And I think I already told you guys about it, but we'll get into that in the spoiler territory. But yeah, movie was fantastic. I can't wait to see it again. I'm definitely getting it when it comes out digitally.
Day
Oh,
one,
hell yeah.
buying it on Blu-ray.
I'm already going next week. I just told them I'm going
Yeah,
next
you
week.
want to see it again?
Yeah.
You going
next
alone?
No, the homie Mike, Moonbat, what was his name? on
Oh,
Twitch?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
homie Mike,
Moonbaboons?
Moonbat Boons or something.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike. Mike wants to go next Friday after. Well, we work until 3:30 next week, so after we get off work or that weekend, I'm not sure, but he wants to go. So a couple
Has
of
he
us
seen
are
it yet?
going. No.
Wow.
He wanted to come with us, but I didn't know what he had going on, if he was busy or whatever. So I ain't really. It's my bad, bro. My
We'll
bad.
let
But
him
you
know
gonna be a
about.
treat.
We'll let him know about Guardians. We're going 6:30
May
May 5th.
May 5th.
Yeah.
Got you. Hell yeah.
But yeah, I love the movie. I have my qualms with it here and there, but they're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's any
Like it's-
dislikes?
That would be spoiler territory
true,
because that would be
true.
yours.
I feel like
but I
majority
definitely
of this-
give it an 8 out of 10 for me.
8.5 out of 10 for me.
8.5.
8.5.
I stick. You know what? I'm going 9. Fuck it.
9?
I take it to a 9.
Yeah.
Just because Jack Black, man.
I mean, this man's name is almost close to the Koopa King
Hey,
himself.
man. You know,
Because he
I
goes
gotta-
by Koopa.
I gotta stay with him. So.
He is there.
Yo.
It's funny because before you got here, I was literally. I'm surprised I didn't get a reaction out of Nate. But I'm just on my phone and I just saw your message and I was like, Koopa, 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 Koopa. Koopa.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was just singing Peaches, but with his name.
Oh shit, man.
It was so funny.
Man, we played that song. We were on the way to Tampa for me and Joe.
Oh my god,
I
that's
was like,
hilarious.
no, I was just talking to him. I'm like, there's no way that this is on iTunes. So I just looked it up, and sure enough, it
And
was
then
right
you
there. I'm
sent
like,
it.
ah, man.
It was funny too because I was like, this man act like I use Apple Music.
I know. I'm about to be done with it too. I'm on YouTube Music now.
Really?
We do Spotify.
Spotify.
I used to,
So
but
much
the
better.
sound is for the sound. Like for my headphones, it's
I
iTunes
never
is
had a
better.
problem. Never had a night.
There's more like more bass. I feel like or something.
I can
There's
kinda see that.
there's an EQ
Yeah.
that's lower on Spotify than iTunes.
You could
kinda
change
see
it
that.
though.
I've tried. To me, it just I don't know. It just
I get it.
never
Yeah,
really
I mean,
sounded right
You know,
to me.
have your own verse.
But now I'm on YouTube Music, man. Just because they got everything that I can listen to, like as far as rap from like mixtapes that aren't on streaming
I know
platforms and shit.
Yeah.
some that's like I had a band that I listened to, and then out of nowhere they took care of like they took away one of their albums. I'm just like, what the
Yeah.
hell is this about? Why would they even do
What
that?
on YouTube Music or Spotify?
Spotify. I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
why?
they do that. Like
Yeah.
Taylor Swift took her music off there for a while
It's
because
weird,
of
man.
how they were paying artists.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
makes
like it
sense.
was like pennies on the dollar of what they were actually
damn.
giving.
Trash.
For real.
Like YouTubers were making more money than Spotify artists.
Like artists on YouTube. Damn.
It was like an eighth of a penny or something like that, like 3 zeros and a 1 per like 1,000 listens or some shit like that.
Oh hell no.
Or like it was like a penny per 1,000. and
Nah, fuck that.
That's so
nothing.
stupid.
I mean, if you're getting millions of listens, then yeah, for sure.
Right.
But still,
But, yeah.
Nah, not worth it though.
But all right, so disclaimer. Got something in my throat. Second disclaimer: we're going into spoiler territory. I'll probably have Nate throw up a big spoiler text here in the
yeah, do that,
center.
man.
You know,
Do
like
it.
right
Do it.
right here.
Put our faces in
Do
the
it.
hole.
Not here, not down here, but like right here. Yeah, Nate.
Oh, here.
Future Nate. Yeah.
Right there, man.
But like across the whole screen. Yeah, you know. So,
Bam.
if I had this on Spotify, everybody would be so fucking confused with what I'm doing right now. I gotta figure
Go
that
to
out,
YouTube,
man.
motherfucker. It's like,
Yeah, listen on YouTube,
go to YouTube.
So before we start, well, the first thing I would like to point out was the blue shell.
It's funny because I saw he had it on his head. I was like,
yeah,
is
yeah.
he gonna throw the blue shell? And it was like, now it has me fucked up because I'm like, wait a minute. Is the shell on his head the blue shell, or is he the blue
That's
shell?
what it fucked with. Yeah, it was fucking with me
And
too.
Mario Kart. I was like, is he the blue shell? Are they throwing a human?
Right.
Or like a Koopa?
Right.
Like at people like that has
Dude,
me
I
all
was-
messed up, bro.
Yeah, I thought that part was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that had me in the loop for a second. I'm like, I know it's coming, but when and what the fuck is going on?
What's funny is before we even went to the movies, I saw a picture of the blue shell, like the character, and I was like, oh my god. But like, and then going into the movie and seeing that, then he like take his helmet off, and then he like fired himself essentially.
Yeah,
thought-
like,
yeah.
he like jumped in
He
it.
jumped in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
thought
something.
that
Oh
was
no, I think he took it off and then he transformed
Yeah, that's
into
right. Yeah.
the blue shell and then yeeted
That's
himself
crazy.
with the wings and everything. I was
Yeah.
just like, holy shit, because I remember that character too. So now I'm all jacked up about the blue shell Mario Kart now. We have like technically 9 games of Mario Kart
Yeah.
because Deluxe I count as 9.
Yeah, we might as well say.
And there's a blue shell in every single one of them.
No, not
Yep.
not in every one of them.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh no, never mind. Nope.
and it's a person. It's not just a turtle shell.
It's a person. It
Well,
makes
I mean,
sense.
that's true because if you throw a red shell in the Mario games, and like you stop on it, eventually the turtle's gonna
Yeah,
come
it'll
back
Come
out.
back
of there.
out. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh damn,
Yep.
man, I'm 30 years old. Just found that out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I feel you.
I mean, obviously opening up like the complete like homage to all of Nintendo
Yeah.
in that restaurant, like the Punch Out Cafe.
Yeah.
You had Duck Hunt pictures
Duck
on the
Hunt.
left side.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out on the right side.
Balloon fight was near. I think it was at the same
Yeah, you
location,
said
but it
that.
was
I
in
didn't
it was
even-
in a different spot. But yeah, balloon fight was that was a cool one.
And then like Wrecking Crew, Spike from Wrecking Crew
Which
was
I don't know if
like
anybody
making
knows,
fun of them.
but Wrecking Crew is actually a game that like it's I can't remember if it's supposed to be Mario or if it's just someone that looks like Mario, but that was the main
I
character.
think so, yeah. Like all the games that Mario was kind of
Yep.
twinkled in.
Before, he became just himself.
And then, of course, Luigi's ringtone is the freaking boot up sound for GameCube.
That was
that was
awesome.
Dope
Yeah.
because his first ever game
That was
Yeah.
dope.
was
I
on
thought
GameCube. That was
dope,
so sick.
man.
I kind of wanted them to have something Luigi's Mansion-esque, but then they
then
they
kind
got
of
it
did.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I got fucking Nathan laughing in the theater. I
Really?
don't know if y'all heard me. But when he was like walking through the forest and he was like, Mario? I was like, Mario!
I know you didn't hear me at the end. I was like, Mario.
I was hoping he was gonna do that, but he never did.
I know. I was so
close
mad,
to
man.
it. Like I did the sound and Nate busted out laughing.
That shit was funny.
was
I
so
know. I
good.
remember hearing him laughing when that came up. Though.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear you say it though.
Yeah, I
That's
was like,
funny because I think at the
"Mario."
same time you said it, I had said that.
Yeah.
And Joe and Lindsay started laughing too.
Yeah.
So it was.
I
funny.
mean, like watching it multiple times is what you need to do just to see what everything else.
That's how they get you.
That's how they
Everything.
get you.
That's why I'm
And
going back.
I'm hoping.
Probably why they
rewatching
made
it-
$500 million globally.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
very
People
true.
probably already been like 4 times.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, what sucks, and I think another one of those things that TikTok needs to get on is people streaming it live on TikTok. Them sitting
Yeah.
in the theater. Like I've seen multiple movies like that now.
That's so
But
stupid.
TikTok is crazy. That's a whole other nightmare bottle to
Yeah.
unwrap. Is after
Oh,
the hearing
wormhole.
with TikTok, how bad TikTok has become. As not even like in the sense of like our data or anything. It's just people doing stupid things to gain clout.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
part.
not worth.
That part.
But also, if you paid attention at a certain point when they're walking down the street or driving down the street or something like that, there's a sign that says 1-1 level.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
And then when they go into that basement thing, it says 1-2.
yeah, 1, 2.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
And
the
then
basement.
It played the music of level 1, 2.
Really?
Mhm.
I remember that.
It was like
That's
a remix
crazy.
version of it. but
Yeah.
I like when they pulled up the Donkey Kong, the King, or
DK rep.
The DK rep, yeah.
and they started
forgot
getting
what
the
they called
cars.
it.
And you start hearing the Mario Kart.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
was the part that I was kind of upset at. I was just like, so Donkey Kong's kingdom here is all like that. That's how they were introducing Mario Kart. That this is how they get around. I was like, that's kind of weird. I don't really like that. That's not Donkey Kong to me. The way I grew up on Donkey Kong, you know, like the cartoon
Right.
back in the day
Yeah.
and shit like that. And then I saw, I think it was a TikToker was talking about it, but Funky Kong creates vehicles for you to get around in the game. I was like, damn it, they fucking got me.
Damn.
It's like, makes sense.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Funky Kong, man. I was hoping he was gonna be in it, but
Yeah, that
for
was
a
one
minute,
of those weird ones.
I thought they did include him, but it wasn't. I couldn't tell if it was actually him or not.
Yeah, like Fred Armisten's voice for, oh, you said Funky, right? Not
Funky,
Cranky.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, like for Cranky Kong, though, I didn't really care for it.
No.
Nah,
He didn't sound like an old broken man, and he's not Donkey Kong's dad.
he's his
True.
grandpa.
That's his grandfather.
yeah, true.
Or I'm trying to remember because I know Diddy Kong is the nephew of Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his nephew.
Yeah, it's
I
his
always thought
nephew.
that was his little brother. Damn.
Nope.
I
No,
never
it's
knew
his
that.
nephew. And then
Nephew.
there's Dixie Kong, which I fucked that up when we were talking about it. I said Trixie Kong. It's Dixie Kong.
Ah.
When did you say Trixie Kong?
When we got out of the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't
I
hear
was
you say
talking
that.
about it. I was like, yeah, I said Trixie Kong. It's Dixie Kong.
I would have made funny if I heard
And
that.
then they also showed the other character who was rocking with Dixie Kong in Donkey Kong Country 3.
That is Donkey Kong Jr. No.
I forgot what they called him. But he was
Oh,
in the older
boy.
games, for sure.
He's in Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what his name is either. That's
Yeah,
gonna-
I
it's
just saw
it's
a
her
video on
cousin,
it.
I think, or something.
Hmm.
He was a baby actually in that. He was just really big.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of everybody's voices?
I loved it. I was heavenly surprised. I think a lot of people were. I kept hearing that from a lot of people that they were surprised by Chris Pratt's
I
rendition
thought he
of
did
Mario.
good.
Oh, dude, he was awesome in it.
I don't
thought
think the
so.
trailer did it justice, and I think that was the fault of Illumination.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, there
They
was
didn't
like
play his voice enough.
I don't know about
Right,
you guys,
yeah.
but I felt at times I didn't even remember that it was him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it
that was
kind-
for a lot of people.
Yeah, same, same.
I forgot that anybody was anybody in that movie,
Yeah.
except for Jack Black.
Yeah, nah, you
Well-
knew that from the gate.
Even Seth Rogen, I was like, damn.
It took
Yeah.
me the split
A
second.
couple of moments for Seth.
I'm
yeah.
like, and once he did something like how he screams and how
Yeah.
he like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
you mean
him.
that laugh?
Yeah, it was a laugh.
laugh.
I was like, oh
He
yeah, that's
laughed a little
it.
bit,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that's it. All
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
And then who was told? Michael Keegan, right?
Yeah, Keegan Michael Key.
Keegan, yeah.
Yeah, Keegan Michael.
Bro, I'm like, it took me like 5 minutes.
No,
I'm like, all right.
They sped up his voice, so you really couldn't tell.
Oh
It
no,
was-
that's the thing. They didn't.
Huh?
They did it. I watched him do the voice.
He actually did
What?
his voice like that.
He actually did his voice
That's
like that.
crazy.
Wow, that's impressive.
He said that he got that voice from someone that he knew.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, and
That's
he
fire.
just elevated his voice higher and higher until he got to that
It
point.
sounded like he was like on helium or something.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
how
he-
crazy it
I
was.
thought they sped
Yeah,
him up.
you'll have to look up a video of him doing the voice.
I'm gonna
That's
have to, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they didn't speed up his voice or anything.
That's
for that.
cool.
It took me like 1 or 2 scenes, and then I think Lindsay or Joe told me, and I'm like, nah. And then I kept watching. I'm like, there was one thing he did too, same thing, and I'm like, yep, that's him.
Because Joe asked me, and I'm like, that's key for
yeah,
me too.
yeah. Joe asked you, yep. I'm like, nah.
And then the voice of the Penguin was Kevin Michael Richardson, or was he comic?
He was
comic.
Comic, yeah.
Yeah, which was weird.
I don't
But
remember-
Kevin Michael Richardson can do anything.
Nah,
Any
he's
any scale of voice he could do.
yeah. I mean, honestly, he's probably one of my favorite voice actors just because of how many things he's in.
And Charlie Day as Luigi was
Yeah, what
kinda
y'all think
insane.
about that?
I love that. It was definitely different. I could barely tell it was him because he was doing a voice.
I
doing
kept
a voice.
thinking,
'Cause I'm so used to watching him in movies and
Yeah.
stuff,
Right, yeah.
where it's just him being Charlie Day.
I kept thinking to myself too before I asked Joe and Lindsay. I'm like, it sounds like Charlie Day, but I'm like, there's no way that's Charlie Day.
Yeah, it
And I
changed
looked-
up a little bit.
Yeah, a few times, and then he like does the scream, like watching him in fucking Always Sunny. Once he starts yelling and shit,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, there.
I
it
love
is.
that. My favorite meme of his is when him with the fucking board. He has like a cigarette. in his
Oh
hand.
boy, yeah.
And
I
then
thought
and
he
then
did
of course the main girl Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach.
Hmm.
If anybody doesn't know, she's from Queen's Gambit. She was actually in Split,
Yep. Yeah,
which
she was
that
the girl
blew my mind when I realized she was in Split because she's rocked blonde hair for so long now.
Yes, that was my first entrance to knowing who that person was.
And she's been in a bunch of things. She's actually going to be playing in a spin-off Mad Max movie, playing Fermosa or whatever her name was, the girl in that Charlize Theron played in the newer Mad Max.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, she's playing her in her own spin-off movie.
That's interesting.
Who else was in this bitch? Yeah, because we had Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Fred Armstead as Cranky Kong, Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah, we don't need, man. He just,
Yeah.
you don't need to go into
Jack
detail
Black's
with
Jack
that, man. He
Black.
just,
Yeah, but
Which-
like you could definitely
just
like
put goats on
he
the screen
definitely
when you
put
fucking talk
a
about Jack
voice
Black.
on that character for
all
sure.
day.
And then like once you really like, oh yeah, this is 100% Jack Black. Like
When he starts
singing.
Oh, which,
Yeah, that was
which
it.
reminds me. So as soon as he started playing the piano, and you were like, "Oh God," I was like, "This is gonna be good." I can tell already.
Yeah, because I already
You
knew
called
the
it, huh?
song.
Oh, I didn't
you
know
already
that.
I already
heard it.
knew about Peaches
Oh, I didn't know about
because
it.
the movie came out that Wednesday and we saw it on a Friday, or
Yeah.
we saw it on Thursday. I don't remember.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. We saw it on a Friday.
I
So
don't really.
that song was already out and booming.
Yeah, I'm to the point now where I try not to watch any trailers because, especially certain trailers on Facebook, they show the entire movie and you're just like, okay, I know everything now. This
Yeah,
is
you
pretty
gotta
cool.
stay off social media on
Yeah.
certain times, man.
Yeah, but they
TV
really like
shows,
even
everything.
though all the trailers that they showed for this movie, there were still so many hidden secrets.
It was.
Yeah, I mean the trailers were actually really good because it made you not like the movie at first, and then when you watch it, you're like, okay, this is actually really, really good.
This
Yeah.
movie is fucking
You got this
amazing.
the freaking Yoshi's in the background, which I don't know why that pink Yoshi was so dumbfounded.
Yeah, just
Maybe because she was just looking at Peach. Like they all
She
know
was
who
pink.
Princess Peach is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just confused, like what the hell's going on right now?
It's like,
Sad that was the only fucking little. I mean, yeah, but I'm still sad that was
we,
the
we
only
got
glimpse
the
we
got the Yoshi egg in the,
I
the
know.
credits.
Well,
I
here's
know,
the thing,
but
though, right?
still.
I think showing off the Yoshis in that scene diminishes that Yoshi egg at the end because we're like, yeah, we already saw Yoshis.
Well, we knew that Yoshi was gonna be in the end because we saw the egg on the wedding table.
Yeah, true.
So we knew Yoshi was there. We
I
just
don't-
didn't know how he was gonna show up through the rest of the movie. They put that egg on the table.
For a reason.
Someone dropped it off as a GIF.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
true.
And
Oh,
I
you
was
didn't
like,
see that part?
oh shit, Mario.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, Marley pointed it out to me.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I was like, oh damn. Yeah, that was cool too. Like the little new push in for King Bob-omb and King Boo
Yeah, it was cool.
was
That
dope.
was cool.
And because the whole wedding thing that is from Odyssey. That's why they they
yeah.
did a lot of Odyssey stuff.
They did, yeah.
they did.
And
fuck that. Fuck.
and random Paulina, but
I
not
don't
as a
fucking get
singer.
started on that goddamn shit, please. Just
The game?
Fuck Odyssey.
Oh, because he's
Fuck
been
Odyssey.
playing it.
Man,
Really?
dude, fuck that fucking game, bro.
You're not good at it or something?
No, I'm good at it, but
Have you
I'm on the
tried
power
getting
moves.
better?
No, I have not tried getting. Apparently not. I'm
Where
just
are you at
not
in it?
meant to be good at this fucking game. My whole life is just not meant for this game.
God, that's
Bruh.
My whole existence, bro, is just not meant for this game.
funny.
I'm trying to. I already beat it, but I'm collecting all the power moons. So
Oh,
doing
yeah.
extra
Oh, yeah.
shit,
I have a walkthrough booklet for it.
bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
It's one of the
Mushroom
last
Kingdom,
ones.
Power Moon 24 and 31 can kiss my black ass.
I never.
It's the stellar face, the face match one. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I never got that far.
The stellar face one is they show you a picture of Mario's face and then it disappears and then you have to match it. But when you place the like his mouth, his eyes, his eyebrows, everything disappears.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, didn't you post
You
it
have to
on?
get an 80.
You posted it on Facebook. Yeah, I remember seeing it. I was like,
Bro,
what is
bro,
this?
you've been doing that all this time in freaking Mario Party. How you still bad at
No,
it?
dude, no. This is different.
is
You can
different,
stretch you can stretch the faces
Yeah.
out in Mario Party. The stellar one,
It's for
you look for a second. As soon as you click A to get ready to go, the face disappears. So you're only left with the outline.
Well, here's the question.
Have you
though.
tried taking a picture of it?
I've done that. I've watched the video.
Oh my
I did
God.
step by step on the video. The closest I get is 76 or 77. I
Is
can't
it-
get to
Oh,
80.
God, bro.
Is it timed?
No, it's not
Oh,
timed.
Shit.
But everything disappears.
Bring that over here, baby. I got you.
Everything disappears.
Bring
bro.
that over here.
All right.
Oh, yeah. We'll get you
telling
that.
you.
We'll
And
get
then
you that 100%.
Then 31 is crazy, bro.
31. Okay.
31 is 2D treasure. You got to go through it. You start out 3D, you go into the portal, it's 2D. And then the power moon, there's 2 power moons in this one. But the second one, when you start to go, you flip upside down. And then there's these like 2 rotation things that go. So when they go left or parallel, you have to move the controller left and right.
Oh
But
God.
when
the
they
gyro
go
control?
vertical, you have to move the controller up and down. And I have not. I told Joe the last time I played this game was February 17th, 2021.
God damn.
Because of these fucking power moves, bro. I'm telling you. I'll show you after we get done.
Oh, did you bring your
The
Switch?
31. No.
Oh,
I'll just show you
YouTube?
the walkthrough.
Oh, yeah.
They make it. They make it look so fucking easy. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Bro,
to do
you're
that.
No,
talking
you're
about-
good,
I'm on
bro.
a
We're
rant
talking
right
about
now.
Mario here.
God damn it.
We're talking about
talking-
Mario.
That is the whole. Huh?
You're talking to the walkthrough master right here.
Oh yeah.
I wanna
I've
see this.
completed 20 walkthroughs.
It's gonna take you a couple tries.
Let's do
But
this.
you'll probably beat it quicker than I ever will. I've watched people I've not watched, but I saw people in the comments saying like, "This is the worst power moon ever." Blah, blah,
Really?
blah. Oh, dude, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's so simple, but it's
I never
bad.
got that far. I got to the place where like there's like this big bottle and some octopuses in it or whatever.
I'm glad I never finished that game. I mean, I probably would
remember
have
that
been
one.
fine doing a lot of that stuff, but at
Some
the
of
same
them are
time,
rough, dude.
I tell you what, I've tried in Galaxy. I've tried to unlock Luigi, and like the last few coins to unlock Luigi, I couldn't do. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
It's rough, bro.
Yeah, like Switch, unlike Xbox and PlayStation and even Steam, to be honest with you, they don't really give you a whole reason to 100% a game.
Right. Yeah.
So
true.
I just don't. Like I just grabbed Zelda from Nate because I decided I'm getting Tears of the Kingdom for one reason only.
Oh boy.
Matthew Mercer is playing fucking Ganondorf.
Really?
Yeah, Ganondorf,
wow.
Matthew Mercer. I was like, that's the
Damn.
boy right there. Critical Role, Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Hit from Dragon Ball Super. He's played so many like characters of ours growing up and
He
shit.
played in the remake of the Thundercats. He was I think Lionel.
You talking
Not
about the anime
Lionel,
one?
not Lionel. He was the tiger character. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name too. But yeah, Lino was Will Friedle.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I like that show by the way, and they
It
canceled
was good. Yeah, and the guy who played the original Lino played his dad.
Yep. Kevin Michael Richardson played as Panthro. That was a perfect role
yeah,
for him.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
fire.
It was awesome.
But I guess going back to
Yeah, man.
to the Mario here.
They did a lot of
A lot of good
Odyssey referencing. Fuck that.
Yeah, Paulina was in it, but she wasn't a
Yeah.
musician. She was a reporter.
Yeah, that kind of got me.
That was like that's really weird, but like I guess a good reference because
Right.
And then like once I saw Paulina, all the characters in the real world made sense. I was like, oh my god, they look like the Odyssey characters.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so this is Odyssey.
Yeah.
I was like, that's nuts. Okay. I just
Kinda
thought they were
wild.
like, oh, we're going to do real world. I'm like, weird, but okay, we'll go that route. And then I was like, oh, shit, no, this is just Odyssey.
Yep.
It's the real world and Odyssey.
That's why I went back
So-
and started playing it again.
Oh, really?
'cause, Yeah, it
Yeah.
just
You
influenced
were saying
me.
that you were wanting
He's like, I'm
to,
going to go home and play
I
Odyssey.
did.
I just wanted to play
Oh.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah.
3? Yeah. True.
As soon as I saw the Tanuki suit, and
I know, man.
one thing they didn't do with the Tanuki suit is in the original, the Mario Bros. 3, the Tanuki suit can turn into a statue, and you were basically invincible whenever you did that. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I think it's because not a lot of people knew about that. I
Well-
didn't know about that until I started seeing people doing it, and that was like a year ago.
Well, so what's confusing is there's two different types of suits. There's the tail suit, which is Tanuki, I guess you can kind of say, but then there's the one that he was in the movie where he had the whole suit on.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's the one where you can turn into a statue and you pretty much and
Yeah.
destroy everybody.
The
You're
first one, he had
invincible.
just the hat, right? Like, just the...
Yes,
it's
the
just his
first
top.
one you just had the little feather or
Yeah,
the
the
tail
ears
and
and the tail.
and the
yeah,
ears.
that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
And
the
then
tails
later
and
on,
ears.
yeah.
I think they added the whole suit in New Super Mario Bros. I want to say the whole suit.
Oh, which one? The 3D world?
No, the New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii.
Oh, I don't know. Well, that one right there?
Yep.
I never played
Matchmaker?
it.
Is that one?
That's crazy.
Hmm?
You
Or
never played that.
The newest one that just came out?
No, that one there. They has the Wii.
Yeah, that one came out.
Oh.
That's the first one I think that had the suit. Like where it's the whole suit
The
thing.
whole suit.
I know one of Marley's favorite parts is obviously the fucking cat suit. 'Cause she
Oh,
loves, she
hell
loves
yeah.
that shit.
That was dope.
She loves cats.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was sick. Another great reference thing too was at the beginning when he was all mad at his family, which I'm going to talk about his family too. And we'll the one reference thing that I pointed out that I don't think a lot of people fucking noticed. But the first one I'll talk about is he was playing Kid Icarus on the NES.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
apparently there was Legend of Zelda stuff in his room.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
I think so. I think someone pointed that out that he
Oh,
had
wow.
other games in the background
Yeah.
of.
I just didn't have
of his
time
room.
to like see because they.
It went really fast.
Yeah.
But also, his Mario and Luigi's dad
Okay.
and their uncle are the same character models
Oh,
as
that's right.
the characters from Ocarina of Time, who were supposed to be references to Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, in Ocarina.
Yeah, in Ocarina of Time and at the farm, that the guy that has no hair on top of his head, hair all on the side, you had to go wake his ass up. And then eventually he's like, oh, I need you to go take this to my brother. And he's a tall, skinny, lanky guy with a full head of hair. And that's supposed to be Zelda's reference to Mario and Luigi.
What the
Because
fuck?
I guess that was just a thing back in the day that almost every game had a reference to Mario and
They were in
Luigi.
Majora's Mask too, and you had to like stop them from stealing people's milk or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, they were in the movie as their
Don't
dad and
remember.
uncle.
That
Yeah.
is wild.
I don't
So
remember their names.
it was Marin's father. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, in the Ocarina of Time, they reuse characters in Majora's Mask, but they they
I mean, it makes
made
sense
them
because
different.
it's generational.
yeah.
Right.
You know, so they did that a lot because they kept reincarnating every
Yeah.
character.
Also, his grandfather was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Was it the meatball or noodles fell? he just kept going for it. Like, fuck it, I'm going for the fork. Yeah.
What were some other good references?
Oh, one thing that I thought you were gonna talk about, but you didn't.
at least haven't yet.
Well, not
Probably
yet.
don't remember it.
anyways.
Yeah.
The-
The DK rap.
Well, that too. Yeah.
The DK rap? Yeah,
They,
fire.
but if
Donkey
you notice,
Kong.
they only
10
could
out of
do
10.
like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Wait, we said what?
They only could do a little bit of
Oh,
the
the
rap.
look. Yeah.
If
And
you
all-
notice, they didn't do the whole.
I think it's because that is still owned by Rare, but Rare, like Xbox, wouldn't mind sharing that. But also, I found out too that in the credits they did not credit the person who wrote that song.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, it makes you wonder if that's the reason why, if they just couldn't.
Maybe
Right.
it's possible.
And then, so at the restaurant, there was a certain person that you don't remember. He was
Who,
the
the
one that was
bully?
playing one of the
Oh, Mario pointed. Jesus, I keep doing that. Marley pointed that out that it's like the old school Mario or some shit. Like
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, no. The character that was playing the game, he was the Charles Martinet.
Yeah, he played a bunch of characters.
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
I want to say that Charles Martinet voiced Mario in that commercial too, which gave reference to the cape, which is one of my complaints about the film is that he didn't beat him with the cape.
I wanted them to actually utilize the cape rather than like for say the cat suit, because the cape is it's not
staple.
used. It's not used in anything else but other than World.
Right.
Yeah, that
If
was,
you really
that was
think
the
about that.
only game that they ever had it in.
Yep. Flying Mario. I mean, just imagine if he was flying around
a
beating up
superhero,
DK.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
come
would've
on.
been
That
sick.
would have been cool.
Instead of the cat suit, that's
This
my
cat
opinion.
suit was still funny, but
It was
great.
cool,
still
but
like it,
I
yeah.
just felt like that was
Yeah, make him like a superhero.
yeah.
Right.
You know,
That would have been cool.
give kind of a little bit more of a context of Peach and Mario being together, which I don't think they never
No.
did anything with that, did they?
Well, I feel like
them
Peach was
being
like
together.
eyeballing Mario like at
Oh, yeah.
times, but I think that was more of like he's our hero
Mhm.
Right.
instead of like this guy's
Instead of Mario, he was
Ooh.
catching feelings.
Yeah.
Obviously.
getting a little hot in here.
Like when he first runs into Peach and he's like, "Oh my god!" And
Yeah.
he gets tackled by a bunch of toads and beaten up.
I was like, oh,
Oh, so
man.
good. And also like how Peach was more of a badass than him because he
Yeah.
like tried for like almost a whole day trying to get that obstacle course.
This was my
Correct.
first time doing it. and I
Yeah,
did it.
so that was cool. I know a lot. There were some people like I noticed that had a problem with Peach being a badass, and
Really?
that to me, you're stuck in old times there, or like
Well-
depending on your country, your standards with like how women are represented and stuff like that, or how people view women.
I just
might be a little
think
different.
I think for most people though it was more of like they just changed her overall thing just because girl power.
Stockholm syndrome can only go so far.
Well,
Which is what Peach in the games has.
Right.
that's very true.
I was like, at this point, after all these games, like you
Well-
haven't figured out how to whoop Bowser's ass, then you got a problem.
Well,
Exactly.
I think it's cool that they made her like more badass,
Yeah.
but obviously Mario saved the day though.
Yeah, like
Right,
she still
exactly.
got
It kind of worked out.
Yeah, actually,
Exactly.
she didn't technically get captured. She allowed him to take him.
Yeah, which
Right.
Because
I mean, she
otherwise,
has to. Yeah,
he was going to kill Toad. Yeah,
she was gonna. He was just gonna destroy the whole.
The whole
That too.
shebang bang.
yeah. Shit.
My only thing that I hated, and I don't know why they didn't do it. So, do you guys remember like the main Toad, like the main like elder Toad? I guess you can
Oh,
say?
Older
yeah.
guy- yeah.
Why wasn't he Toadsworth?
Oh, you're talking about the
blue-
military guy?
Yeah.
No, the blue Toad.
The blue
Toad that
Toad.
was like, telling Peach about certain things or whatever.
They
That
might go
should've been-
more into that later.
I don't know, but I feel like that should have been Toadsworth instead.
Yeah, Toadsworth would be cool to eventually
Right.
see. Like
Yep.
maybe we'll get, because this was world building, and obviously one of my gripes is that it's only an hour and a half long.
Yeah, it
But
could've
it
been
was
easily
made
feel like
for
they coulda-
kids to be able to easily consume. It wasn't made fully for us, so I
Eh,
can understand that.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of kids. There was a few kids in the theater. Well, I would say a little bit more than just a little bit, but
Yeah, it was like families.
they weren't even really doing anything, honestly. Besides, like like near the beginning of it, they were like,
So we gave an A+ to parenting there.
Yeah,
Well, there were
shout out
like
to them.
during the credits when we were waiting for the credit scene, there was like a kid a little bit to the left of us who was just going hog wild on his fucking chair. Like
I
he
know
was
who
going
you're
Oh,
batshit,
yeah.
like holding onto it and just fucking shaking it. I guess he was sitting in the front row and then going up and like talking to someone that was like down the row. And
Oh, I didn't notice that.
But I
at all.
didn't notice that. I didn't really notice him until the end when he started doing that.
Yeah.
Or he was like like standing in front of his mom trying to talk, but she was like trying to shush him. So and that's crazy. That is absolutely wild to me. This is a kids movie, and this was the first time I ever seen kids perfectly okay in a movie.
Yeah, not one kid was yelling throughout.
Yeah,
the
I
movie or
mean,
nothing.
usually like there's no action scenes going on. My nephews be like, wait. So a little side note, my niece, we were watching one of the one of the Avengers movies, and like when there was just no action going on, she was just doing this the entire time. Like she was so bored. I felt so bad. I'm just like, I know she is so bored right now.
Yeah.
my god!
I couldn't help but laugh.
It's just funny that like you can handle that shit. Like if my nephews were driving, like stop it! You're driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I'm just like so used to kids now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so easy to like kind of get people in our streams. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very different. He's the good uncle. I'm the chaotic uncle.
Yeah.
It's like kids start acting on the line. I'm like, that's it. I'm getting me whooping stick.
Yep.
Getting me mallet.
Yeah, get me mallet.
It was funny at one point when me, Joe, and Lindsay I noticed I saw a flashing light, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what
dude,
the
there was
fuck
like people
that?
up there and people behind us.
Yeah, they was taking pictures and shit.
Yeah,
like that. The ladies in front of us, they was taking pictures of their kids. So I'm like,
Yeah, like the movie hadn't started yet.
Yeah.
no, this was during the movie.
That's
Oh,
right.
really?
It was a
This
few
was
times
like
during it,
almost
yeah.
I
the
didn't
end.
notice that.
This is almost the end, and then
Yeah.
we looked down, and they were all mothers, and all three of them like this, while the kids was all into the movies. Like I was cracking up. We would sit there laughing.
I didn't see that,
Oh,
but I did
God.
see someone take pictures. I'm just like,
Yeah, that
why?
was at the
Was,
beginning
yeah.
for sure. Like before
One
the
of-
movie started, there was like a giant ass fucking bright light behind me.
well, that
Nah.
was too, but near
But
the end,
it was almost
I'm
at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
probably
notice.
didn't see it, but
yeah, I didn't notice.
I'm like,
Thankfully, because
really?
I would have been pissed.
I was like, really? I mean, it wasn't like too bad. They did it like maybe 2 or 3
Yeah,
times.
but it was just like,
It's
why?
like, yeah, just keep your shit in your pocket. Homie.
Well, not just that, but just don't have flash on.
Yeah, like
I mean, if you, yeah.
my girlfriend spent a lot of money on those fucking tickets, man.
Yeah, like,
you
come
know,
on,
like
man.
we spend money on these movies. Don't be doing that shit in the movie theater. You wait till you get the fuck out and you do it in front
Or
of the
do it
poster like a
before.
normal human.
Yeah,
Before.
yeah.
Like I don't take that shit
I do mine on the fly. I just fucking.
out of my movie.
Yeah,
experience.
no,
I'm
yeah.
at the movie.
Like when we went to go see Megan, these two ladies brought in. There was an older toddler and a baby, a fucking baby, and a toddler to go see a horror movie. I'm like, dumbass, don't do that because like
Yeah.
they had to keep walking out because the kid kept fucking crying.
Yeah.
And the toddler was just like, I'm like,
You should know better.
like fucking toss something down there.
In a horror movie of all things.
Like, come on now.
It was so dumb, dude. Like, I don't get it. Like, I saw a TikTok of a guy talking about how, like, there was kids screaming and crying at John Wick Chapter 4.
Why would
I'm
you
like-
take a kid?
Well, wasn't there kids there when we went to the theater?
Yeah, but they were quiet.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, actually, then again, I couldn't fucking hear him because the goddamn movie was loud as shit.
Wow,
we
yeah.
saw it in IMAX.
That's why I was like, I
and
was
he
about to hit up my buddy and be like, yo, were you playing Elden Ring in the IMAX theater again? Because he's done that.
Really?
I was like, that's fucking wild.
He was playing
Yeah,
Elden Ring?
he sent a picture of it to me. I was like, bro, what the hell?
That's kind of fire. I'm not
awesome.
gonna lie.
Because the one theater behind our mall, not gonna be a little cryptic here, so people don't know where we're at.
yeah.
They used to host Smash Bros tournaments there.
Really?
Yeah, on the movie theaters, on the big screen, they would host Smash Bros tournaments there.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
Well, that was
The
how
GameStop
long
there
ago
used
was
to do
that?
it all the time. Well before the mall, the GameStop and the mall closed.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I was still working there,
Damn.
so that was like the last time they did it was pre-pandemic.
Damn.
That's kind of.
But yeah, I mean, as far like movie theater experience, I'm sorry. Like I don't want to be a dick. I tell people having kids is not the end of your life. You could still live your life and do things for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna bring a child to the movie theater and they're going to cry, just don't go.
Yeah.
Wait for it to come out.
Yeah,
Like you're
even-
ruining the experience for everybody else who's playing $20+.
Well,
Right.
here's the thing, right? Not only are they going to be ruined, like their experience, their own experience will be ruined because they have to keep messing with their kid. Then you're adding to that for everybody else.
Like
Right,
I
exactly.
remember when we went to go see Dragon Ball Resurrection F, we woke a baby up because Vegeta turned Super Saiyan Blue, and we didn't know that was gonna happen. I had a feeling because Goku turned Super Saiyan Blue. I was like, come on, give it to my boy, and he did it, and the whole entire theater erupted.
And then the baby
Yeah,
cried.
and the baby, like, as soon as everybody started quiet down, I was like, wah! I was like, oh, shit. It's like, who brings a baby to a theater?
But now those kids, man, during Mario, they did good.
Yeah.
I was
They were
proud
good.
of them. I was proud of them.
I was worried for a minute, but like I
At
said,
first, yeah,
Because it's a
man.
movie made for children.
Especially
Like-
that one little kid that was fucking up his seat, especially in the beginning too.
Oh my
He
God.
did it
yeah,
in the
dude, I
beginning
was
and
like,
end.
oh no.
Dude, it's like,
There was one movie I went to, dude. I think it was one of the Marvel films. I almost turned around and slapped the parent because there was a kid sitting right behind me, and the kid was kicking the back of my
Wasn't
fucking
that-
seat.
Wasn't that one that we went to?
It was one of the Marvel movies. I just don't remember which one it was. I think
I want to say it was
because I know it wasn't Doctor Strange. Because behind me was
that's what I-
Brandon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brandon was.
Brandon was behind me.
There was
but it
something
was-
before that.
It was one of the I think it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, I want to say it was too.
Because I think it was Spider-Man. Yeah, and I kept getting the back of my seat fucking kicked.
I want to say that was it.
And so, like, trying to console myself because I didn't want to ruin the movie experience. I didn't want to get... Because, of course, you know the way the world is now. If someone initiates something and you defend yourself, you also get kicked out, which is
Yep.
monotonous and idiotic.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, so what I did is when the kid had his feet, like, fully prepped out, I went... and just fucking hit that bitch as hard as I could. Sorry to anybody. It's like, that's abuse. No. I didn't hurt him. I made him very aware of what he was doing.
Letting you know.
Yeah, letting you know,
here,
get the fuck off my seat.
I'm done with this shit. I let you go for a little bit too long, longer than what I wanted you to go.
That's the only, like, it hasn't happened since we started returning to the theaters. Well, except for that movie. Because I'm so used to people walking behind me and hitting my seat because they're very narrow. I'm used to people swapping their legs and hitting my seat. But I haven't had many people like hitting the back of me. Don't even notice there's anybody behind me.
I did with Mario, but it wasn't bad though.
Yeah, that's only like my only gripes with movie theaters is bringing a child that ends up crying or talking or doing whatever. Yeah, unless it's funny, because like there's some like movies I go see where kids say some shit and then when there's something happening and it's hilarious.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's more sidetracked. But hey, talking about movie theater experiences,
they did good.
We went from like telling a review about Mario to like an actual podcast again, which is funny. So I like it. Hell yeah.
We always.
Let's see what. The Mario Kart scene. We only talked about the blue shell in that.
Yeah.
Like, leading up to it, they did the Mario Kart 8 thing where you get to choose your carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
I missed that, though, because I had to go to the bathroom. So I saw the stroll thing, and I was like, damn it, man. But, yeah, the Mario Kart stuff, like Mario being in his OG cart. I think Donkey Kong being in his cart from Mario Kart Wii?
I don't think so.
Like, it was big, I know that, and it had shit on the back.
Nah, he had like a... His was like a barrel or something.
Yeah, it had like rocket launchers on it.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah,
it's cool. Also, Rainbow Road.
Yeah, Rainbow Road.
Hell
Classic
yeah.
Rainbow
I thought
Road.
that was dope.
That was awesome.
When they made that jump, the clouds just came up, and you just see the road. I was like, oh shit!
Yeah, there it is.
Woo!
But nobody fell off a lot, so
I know, man.
People exploded. They didn't fall off Rainbow Road most of the time.
I was hoping somebody would fall off and they get picked back up. Like,
yeah. Oh my god. They didn't do that, did
no, they did not.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah. Someone fall off in a freaking like what are they called? What are those Koopas called?
Lukitus?
Yeah, Lukitu like comes and fucking grabs and put them back on the track.
Now they
at least on the Bowser side.
They did have a banana though.
Yeah, they threw.
They did have one. I thought that was cool.
And the green shell.
Like,
oh my god, man.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was overall just an amazing movie. Like, there's so many spoilers. Like, we could literally sit here and talk about hours about this fucking film.
I read a review saying that it was not a great movie, but it was a fun movie. But honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, like I've heard a lot of people talk. Like, it was the story was very simple.
Yeah.
But it didn't need to be anything more than a nice like nostalgia grab with with a decent story behind it.
Yep.
You know, I mean, overdo it.
Most video games that we love nowadays are pretty much like that.
Yeah, like the Sonic movies are simple, but they're very tethered to Sonic. Like, I know that the guys from Kind of Funny, I think Tim Geddes talked about this, about how, like, you know, he wanted more references to Sonic the Hedgehog in the Sonic movies, where he got that with the Mario movies, even though he loves the Sonic movies. Like, it's more of a story than it is like references like this movie was.
Right.
And so I'm hoping when we do get into the second one that we pull back a little bit on the nostalgia grab and more on like the storytelling.
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, of course, like, everybody, do yourselves a favor. Don't look at the Rotten Tomatoes critic score.
Please
because,
don't.
I mean, someone mentioned this too. It's just like, it was at like a 43%. And the way their scale works, that means 43% of the critics gave it a 5 or better. Like 5 out of 4 between a 4 and a 6, they gave it that. That's how many people did that. Was 43% of those people.
Oh wow!
So people still loved it. It's just a lot of more people gave it a lower score because they're movie critics, and I don't think a person should get paid to fucking go watch movies and then tell you how bad it is.
Fuck no.
Like, it's dumb. So don't. Rotten Tomatoes is a crap site. Don't ever trust the audience score, or use the score as a gauge, but still go see it.
Yeah.
Don't go online and talk shit about a movie. It's like, oh, I did so terrible. Like, it's a terrible movie. It's like, did you go watch it? No, but other people didn't and told me what they thought. Like, you know.
I hate that.
It's basically saying I don't have an opinion because I just didn't go.
Yeah. Like, if you don't consume the source material, you can't have an opinion on that source material.
That's what I did.
That's just how it goes.
I didn't watch too much about Mario. I just was waiting patiently.
Yep. I saw the trailers, and that was it.
I had one homie. I'm putting you on blast. Fucking Ant. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Just because they didn't do the voices. I'm like, out of everything in the movie, because they didn't do the regular voices. I don't know if now that I think about it, honestly, bro, I don't know if I would have been able to handle the movie if they did the accent the entire movie.
Nah.
Yeah,
I don't think it would have hit the same.
Yeah, like having the
In my
original
opinion.
voice actors,
The
which
whole-
is basically just Chris Martinet. He plays all of the characters. So, like,
Yeah.
I just don't think it would have hit the same, in my opinion.
no, for sure.
I just
I don't
think
think so.
there's a reason why, video games are video games, because you don't like, there are some voices obviously, but majority of the time there's no voices. Like Peach, besides going Mario,
Yeah.
she doesn't talk at all.
Right.
Toads, they're just going.
Right.
And that's going to be an honest question because there was one moment in the movie where Peach looked up into the sky. I don't know if this was a reference to Super Mario Galaxy or she was saying there's plenty of universes out there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Smash Brothers, god damn it.
Oh,
like,
no.
allow them to make Zelda. Like, but, how they're doing it now but they're going to have Link finally talk. If they're going to make a movie about Legend of Zelda, Link has to talk.
He's got to be like a younger guy too. He's got to be like someone that's
But and the cool thing about the Legend of Zelda is every game is its own unique story, so they can literally just do whatever they want. They could do their own story with the Legend of Zelda movie, and then tie that bitch in.
Right.
Tie that bitch in.
Agreed.
I don't think we're gonna get any live action Nintendo. If they're trying to lead up to Smash Brothers, we're not gonna get any live action unless they pull what DC's doing right now with Creature Commandos, where they're getting an animated film, but they're gonna cross over into live action.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. One thing you guys would add to the film to make it a perfect score for you.
To make it a 10.
Yeah, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 9.
Okay. So 8.5, 9.
9. Oh, you gave it a flat 8?
Yeah, I gave it a flat 8.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Yeah, flat 8.
I think one thing what I would say is include a little bit more of Diddy and Dixie Kong.
I could see why they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Too
mean,
many characters, not enough time.
yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the only thing that I would say would be to make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think that we can all say that.
I think we all agree on that one.
Yeah,
A little bit longer.
because like the one thing I always say about Hollywood, except for apparently Zack Snyder, he is the only man who's not afraid to make a 3-hour. Oh, and also Lord of the Rings. Sorry, to make a 3-hour fucking movie. Marvel is starting to do it, where they're making up to 3-hour long movies because people will sit and watch the movie.
Oh,
like,
exactly.
Don't cut shit for time and then leave it for the freaking Blu-ray
Right.
in the deleted scene section because I'm not going to see it. No, make a director's cut, add all the parts that you wanted to in the film, and put it on the fucking disc.
Well, it's
Right.
like I was on Instagram looking at it was, I don't know if you guys even know the movie. It's called Kingdom of Heaven. It's got Orlando Bloom. Basically, they were saying that the director's cut of it included so many, like it was that and then Gladiator. There were so many more scenes, kind of like giving a little more story. That sometimes the movie, but without those scenes, just seemed bad.
Yeah, just like Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, the extended cut.
Yep.
That was a better version of the movie than the one that got forced by Warner Brothers to put in theaters.
It was like a whole different movie.
It was because there was like that one moment in the regular version of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, the court scene.
Yeah.
In the theatrical version of that movie, Superman just flies the fuck away, and it made him look like a villain. And then in the director's cut, he was helping people get out.
Right.
Like, I'm like, bro, fucking. Well, I mean, thank God that the head of DC is no longer the head of DC now. Now we got James Gunn, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
He's gonna turn everything into Guardians of the Galaxy or not? His funny films.
Yeah.
If I could add one thing to the film, I know a lot of people have this great, like it was fine how it was, but I would have loved to see more of Mario and Luigi together.
Yeah,
I agree.
That would be.
They kind of put Luigi in Peach's spot.
Yeah.
When you think about it, that's true.
Also, one scene we forgot to talk about, the freaking guards at the opening of the castle. Oh, the princess is in another castle.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That was so
She's
good.
not here. and start cooking. I'm like, he just pulled out a fucking skillet out of his bag and just started cooking. He said, "Go, I got it." I'm like, they was hungry.
We should.
Like me.
Yeah,
If I was a guard at the
Hell
get
yeah,
out,
yeah,
I'd
I'd
have
be-
been like, shit, whip that shit up.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I would have definitely loved to see, more of that, more of them together. How about you, Coop?
I think the only thing I got was them falling off of Rainbow Road, bro.
Oh, yeah, the Kidu moment.
Look, yeah, and just
That
bring
would've
them back up, bring somebody back up real quick. I kind of like how Peach was looking at the bottom, when she was going straight. I think the Brit was it blown up or something like that at that time, and then she looked at the bottom, and one of them, or I don't know if it was Peach or if it was Mario, maybe Donkey Kong.
They did do the shortcut thing.
They did, yeah. That's why.
Yeah, the shortcut
that was
and,
a shortcut.
and the 64 version of Rainbow Road
yeah.
had a shortcut.
If y'all, what would have been? So what is it? An hour and a half?
Hour and 37 minutes.
37. What would be the time?
With
that
trailers nowadays, it's 2 hours.
you would want? No, I'm saying for you. What would you have wanted it at?
2
Would we
hours.
say 2 hours.
An extra
flat?
30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess that's not bad.
2:15.
2 hours.
Yeah.
2:15. 2:15.
They could have done a whole. I would have been there for it all. It would
I see.
because I'm not one of those people. It's like, oh, the movie dragged. No, I'm watching something that someone created. But I'm also not a big critique person.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
critique the films I'm watching because I spent the money on it. I like the only film I've ever truly hated was James Cameron's Avatar.
My thing is
Hate
this,
Avatar.
It was a fucking 3-hour Pocahontas, and that pissed me off because I read up on what people are doing as they're making films, and he said he had this fucking script for 10 years at that point, and I was like, oh, so you mean when Pocahontas and Ferngully came out?
Oh my god.
Not to mention that movie originally was supposed to be Halo. That's why the ships in there look like the
Oh
Pelicans,
yeah.
because they took it from that concept and then put it in the Avatar. Yeah, originally that movie was supposed to be Halo, and then he made his own script.
Was the bully in the movie? He wasn't from anywhere, was he? In Mario?
Spike?
Was he from something?
Yeah, Wrecking Crew.
Oh, that's where. Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. That's
He was
where
in the
he's
from the Wrecking Crew game.
That's right.
Main
I
character was
remember
Spike.
them fucking glasses, dude. I'm like, I
Yeah.
know he's from. Yeah, that's right.
Wrecking Crew, nah.
Is he not from Wrecking Crew?
I
Is
don't
he
know who
from
that
a
was.
game though?
He's talking about Spike.
Yeah, Spike.
Wrecking Crew is Mario.
Oh,
Like you literally play as Mario, like a Mario
Really?
looking character.
He's not like a villain or nothing in there.
I don't know.
he had to be somewhere in there.
I would have to
from
do-
something. I, thought
I would
maybe
have to
not.
do a little research because he probably is for something, but I don't know what. But it's definitely not Wrecking Crew. I'll show you guys a picture. Like Wrecking Crew is legit like Mario,
Okay.
but like in a different suit.
Is it like backwards, blue and then
It's
blue and then
hold
red?
on, let me show you guys actually.
I swear, I don't know.
Because
He's
right now I'm trying to get like a reminder of what it actually looks like too.
Also, while you're searching that up, what would you guys want to see next from a sequel?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's legit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay. I was thinking Spike was from somewhere, but I guess
oh, you talking about just
like when he got bullied in the beginning.
At
Mario
first, I
wanted to
thought
whip his
Spike
ass.
was like I thought they were doing like a real world, like kind of like a Wizard of Oz moment, where like all the people in the real world converted to characters from that world, and I saw Spike. I was like, the football player in Mario Bros.
no, that's
I thought his name was Spike. I know there's a character named Spike in Mario.
just a little Spike.
Maybe that's what
characters.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Spike
Yeah, the
Koopas.
Spikes.
But no, that's
Whatever those things are.
that's
Yeah.
Chugging-
They got set.
yeah, those are the spikes. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those are
Spikes.
spikes.
They're technically called beetles.
I swear
Oh.
that was
Spike
an
Beetles.
improvised moment.
Yeah, that was
There's
funny.
no way.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That was
No,
funny.
that's Charging Chuck is the football player.
Charging
Oh,
Chuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
Charging Chuck.
Charging
Yeah,
Chuck.
yeah,
Yep.
Well, what would you guys want to see next for a sequel?
For a sequel?
Yeah, not like a spin-off, like because I know everybody wants Luigi's Mansion. I don't think that would do well as a movie, but
They would have to
spin-off.
really like.
they would have. They basically have to use the game as a blueprint and then create a whole original story behind it.
Yeah.
For it to work.
Spin off.
I want to see.
I'm sorry, brother.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Footsies.
So I mean, Feetsies over here.
You guys can't
Jealous.
see it. You gotta subscribe to the
Jealous.
Patreon. For that.
Yeah, man. You get to see this come up a little bit more than this.
Then you
right
get then you get a foot cam.
here. Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Foot fetishes. Foot fetishing, mother. Anyways. Subscribe to Patreon.
I want
Everybody-
to.
I wonder how many people actually go searching for it every time we bring that up.
Galaxy
It's like,
Gaming Patreon.
Yeah, search
Right.
up the Patreon. You can see all these things. It's like, where is it?
I want to see some
Just
feet.
waiting.
Show me the feet.
Show me the feet.
Ferris.
Honestly, like they could do so much with it right now.
I know they could go
But
in
I-
so many directions.
With Yoshi coming out,
With Yoshi there, yeah.
Yeah.
With
I was
Yoshi,
thinking Yoshi's Island.
No, because Yoshi's Island was basically about when they were kids.
Mm.
That's basically all it was.
Yeah, but they could change that.
But technically, Yoshi's were adults too. Whenever they were just basically babysitting Mario.
Basically, yeah.
And then Bowser Jr., whatever you call him, he was just trying to kidnap him.
Yeah, because they changed the whole story aspect of Mario because Mario in the games has always been in that world.
He is mean mugging the shit out of me right now.
It's like, when are you gonna be done?
Hurry up, Dad. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm recreating what Titan's doing right now.
He is mean mugging the hell out of me right now. He's like,
He is.
mother.
Oh, is he coming? Yeah, here he comes.
There it is. Spin-off?
Or no, like the
Like
first
something.
sequel.
Oh, something that.
What's
I
gonna
mean,
proceed next?
Obviously,
Oh, what's coming?
we
what-
got to
what can
see Wario and Waluigi.
Yes.
That's yeah.
If not just Wario.
I need my girl
It's
Daisy.
funny. It's funny
Daisy?
because
She better
Jack
be in
Black
there.
told an interviewer. I read it. I didn't
Rosalina.
watch it. That he wants Pedro Pascal to play Wario.
What?
Yeah, he wants Pedro Pascal to play Wario. I don't know why, but he does.
Yeah. It needs to be someone like. It needs to be someone like. I know
do think
someone
it would
else.
be funny if Waluigi and Wario were, because they're Italian, right? Mario and Luigi are Italian,
Yeah.
and I think like Italian's language is very much like close to that of Spanish.
Yeah.
So what if they were like their Spanish rivals in New York or some shit?
I want to see.
Oh shit, that would.
I would
kinda be
rather
fun.
him. So that's
Because they're cousins, right? In the games, they're related.
Wario and
no.
Waluigi.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Waluigi and Wario. I don't know. I don't know if it was even like announced. Honestly, because
Like
I know Wario's first appearance was Super Mario Land 2: Six Golden Coins, where he was pretty much
And then
he took
got a
over the
spin-off.
castle.
Yeah, he got a spin-off game, which just became Wario Land.
Yep.
And then Waluigi's first appearance was tennis.
Mario. Yeah.
And
Mario
then got
Tennis.
his own, technically own game as the villain in Mario Party 3.
Says they're just friends, but yeah, it says Waluigi is just a friend of Wario. They are not brothers.
But what about their relation to?
I don't know, unless
Weird.
Nintendo actually like said that in some kind of like magnet.
Yeah, it would have to come from Miyamoto.
Oh wait.
I mean, definitely, I would love to see Wario and Waluigi show up. That would be sick.
Yeah. I feel like
It says Wario is the cousin of Mario and Luigi.
that makes. Well, I don't know
I
who
think
that's from.
Waluigi is just the
It's
friend
just
of
a
Wario.
friend of
That's so
Wario.
weird.
I'm just
yeah.
here. Hello.
That's what it says. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off right
Oh,
there.
you
No,
good.
you good.
But yeah, that's I don't know. That's what I just found now.
Weird. Okay.
But yeah, there's. I mean, there's
I don't know if it's
so many.
true.
Like, my thought was this too, right? Would it be in the next movie? Would Bowser break out of the glass, or would they need to get Bowser out of the glass to fight whoever's going? Whoever comes next.
Yeah, right. Like some kind of like team up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they come in.
I think what would be cool is going against the Koopalings.
Yeah, I know
Like
someone
the
else.
Koopalings
kinda
are
said
trying
that
to
too.
get Bowser, and they have to go up against the Koopalings.
Yeah.
But my thing is this though, right? It's just like every time, like there's like someone, I think it was on Instagram. I saw like someone put like their wanting of casting or whatever of it. It was just like typical actors from Hollywood. It's just like I want someone that actually has a little more oomph in the voice acting world.
Right.
Well, the problem
yeah.
with that, when you're doing a Hollywood movie, you need names attached that is going to bring people to the theater. And if
Right,
you do
true.
just a bunch of voice actors who are just voice actors, it's not going to stick, unfortunately.
Which sucks
Yeah,
because
it does suck, but I think I saw that Phil Lamar was in the movie too.
yeah, he was actually. I just don't know who it was.
Yeah, I don't know who he played. I think he played the Penguin.
Oh, he was. He was the
Yeah.
King Penguin. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it, yeah, I was trying to figure out who that was, and you just kind of just told me.
Yeah,
That was definitely Phil Lamar who did. Who did. Not only was he Static Shock, but he was also Samurai Jack.
and also Jon Stewart.
That's right.
Green
he was.
Lantern.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's crazy to think that a comedian from Mad TV voiced our childhood.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's
Yep.
so crazy. But yeah, damn it, I still haven't said mine.
Did I say? I didn't say mine, did I?
Oh
Oh yeah.
I know Nate
Oh,
said
yeah.
Wario and
Yeah,
Waluigi.
Wario.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, you know.
Oh, the what can we expect in
Yeah.
there?
From the next one.
Yeah, like what would you want to see
What would I
them
want?
do for a sequel? I mean, I think the Koopalings would be great. Like, I don't think we need DK to come back because I think this was kind of just a way of, you know,
Saying, hey.
introducing, because that was the first game was a Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
And that created Mario and Paulina. And then, you know, he's getting his own movie. So
Well, now that he's getting his own movie, it can be more about Yoshi and Mario now.
yeah, King K. Rool.
Yoshi
stuff like
would be basically the
Donkey Kong is.
that. Donkey Kong.
Oh,
yeah, is
really?
getting his own movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Who would you want to see voice King K. Rool? Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Instant thought. Ron Perlman
Raul.
would be dope for fucking King K. Rool.
If not him, someone with a very big, like,
Big bassy,
yeah.
bassy type voice.
Trying to think of some people.
Ooh, don't you do that.
Someone said Danny DeVito for Wario.
I kind of.
I'd be so down. Well, that was them because they were trying to, from their franchises, who would they want to play their opposite?
Yeah.
And like I thought of like for Wario, Danny DeVito, and but that's, you know, Luigi's turn. Charlie Day's universe there.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito would be perfect, but also the his best friend in Sunny as Waluigi.
Oh, wait. Danny DeVito's. Charlie's best friend.
Yeah, that night and day man.
Oh fuck.
Was that Dennis? Or was that Rob?
I think it might have been Rob. That dude lost a whole lot of weight. Have you seen that?
Oh, he
owns
Rob.
a football league with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he did that for comedy though. He did that like double
Yeah.
fat, but you know.
Yeah, I
Gaining
remember
all
that.
the weight for that.
Yeah. He gained it just for that show. That'd be cool. Daisy. It could be Daisy. I guess I would want like some kind of Yoshi story, Yoshi and Mario story for sure.
Yep.
There you go.
With the Koopa Links. I want the Koopa Links in the next one.
As the main villain,
Main villains all
trying to get Bowser.
Yep.
I think going off the nostalgia thing, not like how we were saying, not to throw too much in there, but if you were to throw a little bit in there, maybe get like a little Mario Party,
That'd be dope.
you
One-
know,
yeah.
somehow, or like Mario Golf or something. You know,
They're like in the beginning they were just golfing.
starting out like that, then it's like a party. They get an invite to like a
Yeah.
Mario Party or
Yeah.
some shit. Like I don't know.
There's so many things.
It's
they
so
can do.
much.
they could do.
Yeah, Smash Brothers. Maybe them playing Smash Brothers or something.
I would love
That
for
would be
them
wild.
like that. You know how crazy it would be if they did a Smash Brothers movie eventually.
Movie that would be crazy.
Like set up the what do they call it? The NCU or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The Nintendo Cinematic Universe. That would be dope. I would love to see that.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, with Donkey Kong getting King K. Rool, that'd be sick.
So-
I do want to see Legend of Zelda eventually. That needs to be done.
So I guess the next question would be, instead of obviously we already know Donkey Kong's doing, what next character-wise from Nintendo would you guys want to see in the movie? If they did a Smash Bros. Movie, which character next?
I would love to see, which is funny. I'll mention this here in a minute. Like a team up Mario and Sonic.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic goes into his world for some random reason.
So that your choice would be Sonic.
Sonic.
Well,
would be
Sonic
cool.
already has a movie, so
Yeah.
What past
Be
that
easy.
though?
What another like say Nintendo character to like
Yeah,
pop
like
up?
out of all the Smash Bros, who would you see next? Out
Um,
of like the main first like 8
Fox.
characters.
Fox.
I was
Char-
gonna say
okay.
Fox or
Fox, you
Captain
would say
Fox
Fox
is my
too?
boy, dude. I love Star Fox. That's my favorite franchise on Nintendo is Star Fox.
Star Fox, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say probably between Kirby
Mm.
and Metroid.
Oh, Kirby would be dope.
Kirby
I forgot
would
about
be.
Kirby,
I think
yeah.
Kirby would probably be a very easy one to do.
Mm-hmm.
But only thing
We've already
is-
gotten like what? We gotten a Kirby TV show.
Yep.
We gotten the TV shows for almost every franchise. Legend of
Captain-
Zelda had one.
Captain Falcon even had one.
I know, right? Yeah,
That's
dude,
who
that
my-
was so
that's who
dope.
my next
I
one
love
was
that
gonna be,
show.
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon was on Fox Kids, right? Or no?
It was on something. I just don't remember what the hell it was on. But yeah, I remember watching it. I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then I didn't realize that
Yeah.
he was in a video game.
That's one of those shows that I watched.
I think a
Sorry.
hard one would be Earthbound,
Oh God, yeah, that would.
but
be...
it would be sick. It would be
Yeah.
so cool. I feel like if they did a Smash Bros. Movie, I feel like Ness would be like,
PK Fire.
yeah. Ness was cool as hell, dude, in the games.
Ness, yeah.
No, I don't. Wait, no, he did PK Fire. It was mostly Paula. She was mostly the weapons or the magic user.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, we're already getting it. It's like in the pipeline, but it's just taking forever. And then I think Cartoon Network did a show, but Netflix has been trying to do one Mega Man.
Mega Man?
Yeah.
Damn, that was only in 2003, 2005.
Yep. GP Legend.
Yep.
There was another racing show that was on Kids WBT that was dope.
I was trying to see if
Fucking love that show.
see what channel it came on, but I couldn't see.
I want to say it was on Fox.
I think
Kids
so.
or
It was
Kids
probably
WB.
Fox Kids.
I feel like you're right. You're right too.
Yep.
2003, 2005.
Legend of Zelda has to be done at some point.
Yeah.
It's
For
one of
sure.
the top franchises of all time.
Definitely the top.
And Nintendo did them dirty for the 35th anniversary.
What'd they do? I forgot.
You know how Mario got a triple pack for $60?
Yeah.
They just remastered a Wii game for $60.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And yeah, that's
It's bullshit. The pay $40 to $60. Like I saw a thing, it was like Target lowered top tier Nintendo games by a lot. $20 is not a lot, not in this economy. These games are old as shit, my dude. Nintendo needs to learn to bring those things down. They just know people will buy them.
yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, us talking about a whole bunch of different things and talking about the Mario movie. What'd you guys think of the Mario movie? What's your favorite and least favorite parts of the movie? What do you hope to expect from a sequel? And thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, as always, for everything that we do on the channel. And my name is Dead Poet.
My name is Grim.
My name is Coop the Silver Bear.
And we will catch you guys later.
Peace out.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
Peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches, peaches, peaches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.